Hey, it's Podge. Okay, so today I am wanting to share with you my thoughts and tricks and tips on minimalism. So, in the past year, I would say I've obtained an interest in shifting my lifestyle to be more minimalistic. It's a big, daunting task, and I know it can seem kind of extreme and scary at times, so I thought I would just do this quick video to talk about the things that have helped me and the things that I focus on in order to make that shift. So when you're organizing and when you're going through things, my tricks are these. First of all, typically I think a lot of people probably do, but get all my shit done on the weekends. And so on Saturday, wake up nice and early, brew my coffee, and I make a list. So you make a list of all the things you need to do, and on that list, since I've been trying to make this shift, I put on there, find 10 items to give away. And this is just like a verbal promise I'm making with myself, and it tackles the daunting task of minimizing to just like small little chunks. So when you're doing your 10 or 15 things, it's quite addicting, I'll say. And you get the 10 things, and then typically I exceed my goal, and then I feel pretty good about myself and you feel productive. 10 things comes so quickly. It could be anything from a pair of socks that you no longer wear, to a bracelet, to something free that you picked up that is just like in a drawer, like a koozie or a keychain or something. Just the 10 things. My next little tip is to have a place, a home for said things. So me, I find a bag, or right now in my room I have a box, and I have it out of the way but still visible, so it's not like stored. And as I'm doing the 10 things, I put them in that box. And not to mention, ever since I've gotten more serious about all of this, I have the box out, and while I'm living my life day to day, I'll be going to get something or find something, and I'm like, oh, I don't need this, and then I toss it in the box. Otherwise, you're just like creating another pile of things, and it seems like an extra task. Like, then you have to take the things and deal with them and put them somewhere until you can donate them. So if you have like a box or a bag, it contains them, and then once the box or bag is full, you can deal with it, take it to Goodwill. When you're going through your stuff, it can be hard to decipher if you're gonna miss the item, if you should give it away, if it's something that you want to keep. And the things that I've recently found to help me deal with that is asking myself, do I love this? That has helped me tremendously. You answer the question, yes or no, period. And if it's no, then you should give it away. You should sell it, which is another option of decluttering, which then you're getting money for the thing. Sometimes if it's something kind of expensive, you're like, I paid a lot of money for this and I didn't really wear it. I don't really want to just give it away. Seems like a waste. Sell it. So then that's like a win-win-win. Someone else gets to enjoy that item. You got rid of it, but you also got paid. So yeah, that's another good thing. Also, you can think, would someone else enjoy this more than me? That's also helpful, because if yes, then you could probably do without it, and somebody else will be thankful for that decision. If you find an item that you feel attached to or that you've had for a long time, and you're like, I challenge you to try and wear it or use it, if it's something, in the next week. And if you're having a really hard time using that or wearing it, then that's, pretty much proof that it's just probably not meant to be in your possession. Another thing you can do is make it fun with other people. Something that's a big motivator for me is whenever I bring other people into it or make it like a friendly competition. And you could do that with a family member or your roommate or your significant other, and just challenge them to do 10 things. And then honestly, you could kind of do like who has more things. Something that kind of kickstarted this whole thing for me was selling things on Facebook Marketplace to get money to go to a music festival. So my boyfriend and I would like constantly scrounge for things and put them on Facebook Marketplace, and that was like something fun we did together. And I would take the photos and kind of write the description, and then he's more of a social butterfly than me, better with people, and so he would go deal with the people, make the trade, get the money, and then we would split the money, because it's both of our stuff and we're both putting in the effort to do that. So that's something that can make it a little more fun and interesting and motivating. An incentive for getting rid of all these things, in my mind, is if I get rid of and declutter and give away all this shit that I don't really need, and like free t-shirts or t-shirts I bought on a whim or shorts that are ill-fitting, if I get rid of all that stuff, then I can buy nicer things. And being a minimalist, having fewer things, I think it's enticing or exciting to have fewer really nice things that you absolutely love having or wearing. And so if you think of it that way, like if I get rid of these 10 shirts, then maybe I can buy a nice top or a dress or piece from a store that I typically don't buy from because it's too expensive. So it could be like kind of a treat for you, coming out of your comfort zone, letting go of some material things that aren't necessarily benefiting you or your lifestyle. So going forward, the few pointers I like to remind myself about are be mindful whenever you're shopping, whenever you're going out to events. Think about where it's going to end up. For instance, if you went to an art crawl or something of the sort, typically a lot of people are handing out free stuff: bandanas, cups, keychains, t-shirts. And before, I would take them all. Like, everyone loves free shit, you're like, hell yeah, give me 5. But now I think about it and I'm like, I'm gonna take all this stuff home. It's going to be a chore to find a place for them or use them, or they're, do you need another cup that says State Farm on it? No, you don't. Okay, I'll answer for you. So I don't take the free shit. And also, when you're shopping, you think about what you're about to buy and you have a second thought, which before I would just be like, I like this, I can afford it, I'm gonna buy this. But now I'm like, do I have something similar to this? Do I love this item? Plug. Another thing is you can sort of make a deal with yourself and say, if I buy this, if I get this, then I have to get rid of something. Say it's a pair of shoes. I have way too many shoes. And so from now on, I'm gonna say, I'll let myself buy these shoes, but I have to get rid of a pair. So then it like makes you stop and think, and you're like, do I have a pair of shoes that I'd want to get rid of? Or same with a dress or a top or some socks. I also have way too many socks. Like, just stop buying that stuff, And if you do, then replace it. Like, get rid of the old. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what they say. So yeah, if you realize that you have too many things, like I did, you can take these small little steps and just incorporate them into your day-to-day life or into your thought process when living your life. Just try it out. Try put 10 things in a giveaway pile on your to-do list the next time that you make one, and do it and see how you feel and see if you exceed the 10 item mark. See if you're really gonna miss those items. So that's all of my content for this video. Just be mindful. Try and give things away to people that are less fortunate or would, be happier with the item than you would be. And you're gonna live a simpler, cleaner, easier life. I can tell you that. You know. Anyway, that's all for this video. Like it if you think that it helped or you thought it was interesting. and I'll see you next time. Oh my gosh, that's a big old zit coming in.
Time's gone inside out.